Hello, my name is Rodney. I'm from the PO Gamer Q YouTube channel, and it is now a Fright Night Fridays time, and I am going to be talking about a movie that I have probably watched, I'd say well over 100 times. When I was younger, I rented this movie all the time. It came on the movie channels all the time. I just don't know why, but I just really, really enjoyed it, and that is Waxwork. This is a double feature. It's got Waxwork, the original, and part 2 on it. The movie was released in 1988. It is, oh gosh, I'm just trying to think. I'm not even sure what has drawn me to this movie so much, but I really enjoy this movie. It's maybe because it draws so many different types of horror movies together, but to tell you the premise, the first movie is the one I've watched the most. The second one I've watched a bit, but I'll talk about that one here in a second. The original one, Waxwork. Premise of the movie is you get this town, you get these college students. They're going, maybe it might be high school students. I'm not really sure about that. I can't remember about that. I think they're college students, and they're going to college. When they're walking, they're going to class, and two girls see this new Waxworks that's opened up. And then, like, they're talking to they look at the building, and it's like, wow, that they built that awful fast, blah, blah, blah. They're sitting talking to each other, and they look back, just a guy standing there. He gives them 2 free tickets to come see the Waxwork that night. And they could bring their friends and everything. Well, they get their friends together, and they go to the Waxworks. There's other things going on between the characters, like relationship issues and stuff like that. But when they get to the Waxworks, it's like all of the scenes look really nice and everything. They tell them, don't go into past the velvet rope or anything like that. And, well, as they start exploring everything, some of them start going into it. And when you go into the Waxwork, like actually into that scene, you get like, it's like magic or something like that. You get pulled into it. Like there's a werewolf. There's one with a vampire, and one with like a torture scene, like from like I think it says you're like a witch or something like that. And if you get in the werewolf one, you get pulled into that like you were actually being chased by a werewolf, or you're chased by I think Dracula's in it. Then there's like the one where the like the witch trials and everything going on and everything like so. So basically, it's them trying to figure out how to get out of these scenes. And if you die in that scene, you're part of that Waxwork. You're in that scene forever. So it's the story of them getting in that, figure out how to get out, and you got this relationship and everything between characters, and then them basically how they end the movie. I'm not saying how they end the movie because I really enjoy this movie. I really like you to watch it, but it's actually got really good acting in it. I'm trying to remember the name of the guys. The guy was in the Gremlins. Oh yeah, Zach Galligan. The guy, the guy that gets Gizmo, not the dad, but the son. He's in this. Very good movie. Highly recommend it. Then so Waxworks 1 ends. Movie does. Well, and then part 2 came out in 91. And I have been watching the original Waxworks for quite some time and renting it and stuff. I'm not sure why I was renting it because it's an R-rated movie, but I was renting it anyway. It's actually it's a good horror movie though. So it's just not like, but it's not too scary, but it's got enough scares in it. Also, there's part 2, Waxwork 2 Lost in Time. It picks up the next day. They're trying to say that the boy and the girl that escaped, they killed everybody. So she's on trial, and but the thing is they keep saying, well, these wax figures kept coming alive, and they're like, no, they didn't. Well, they figure out a way to start stepping through time, and kind of like how with these, like how the Waxwork stuff is, and trying to find proof to help her prove her innocence. They go into like a futuristic sci-fi, like an Alien, how it is, to where there's an alien chasing you, and like the girls, I think she's dressed up like Ripley and everything. They go back in time, like the people are selling swords, and then like them trying to find proof. Very, very good. To basically prove their innocence, and like that these Waxworks really were alive. And holy cow, the second one's not as good as the first one, but it's still good. The acting's still good. I believe it still has the same character in it, the guy from Gremlins. If you haven't seen this, I highly, highly recommend watching it. I don't think it's a really expensive movie. I mean, I bought this in, let's see if I actually have my receipt. Yes, I have the receipt in here from where I bought this. I bought it at Best Buy on October 26th, 2003. So I have had this DVD for like over 13 years now. So that tells you how long I've been buying DVDs. I've got some of these are actually even older than that. But if you haven't seen Waxwork, I highly recommend it. You can probably find it maybe on Amazon or Netflix or something like that. But these movies are really good. They are suspenseful. They actually have good acting in it. And the guy that's the head of on part one, oh gosh, what is his name? The guy that runs the Waxwork. I don't think it's David Warner. I'll put his name here, but I really enjoy him. He's a really good actor. I've seen him in a lot of horror movies, and every time he's in a horror movie, I always like it. But if you want to watch it, go find it. It is very good. I highly, highly recommend it. But that is my Fright Night Fridays video. Actually, let me tell you. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to stop there. I actually want to tell you about something I remember when I watched this movie. The first time I saw it, oddly enough, I still remember. I believe, I'm not sure if it's on Showtime or Movie Channel or something like that, but I remember catching it at, okay, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you'll know if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. At the whipping scene. That's, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And that was my first time I ever saw this. I was like, what is this? And that's kind of toward the middle to the end of the movie. So I watched that. I was like, wait a minute. I want to see the rest of it. So actually then I think it was on either HBO, Showtime, or Movie Channel. And then it came on again like 2 or 3 hours later. So I actually stayed up that night just so I could watch this movie. And ever since then I've been hooked on it, and I've watched it so many times. But that's my Fright Night Fridays video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back next week with another one. Watch this movie. It is very good. I actually watched it last night, and I was like, oh my gosh. It brought back so many memories of when I was younger. Me and my brother watching it, actually going to Movies to Go, which is the place I would go when I was younger to rent movies, and renting it. Just so much fun. So many good times. Waxworks 2, I actually never saw on the movie channel or anything like that. I actually rented that. I went to the movie store and I was like, what? There's a part 2? As soon as it came out, I've rented it. And it was just like, oh yeah. It's not as good as the first one, but it's great because it literally takes place like the next day or the next week and continues on. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next with another one, and until next time. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release at least 2 videos a week. Most of the time I release more. Leaving a comment actually helps me a lot. Helps me know what you'd like, dislike, or would like to see on my channel. So go ahead and leave me a comment. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions, anything like that, you can go ahead and email me at vmail@pogamer.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching.
Until next time.